Hi, I'm Andy Stevenson. Now, as an audiobook narrator, how do you record two or more different voices at the same time? And why would you want to do that? In this video, I'll explain why and I'll show you how. Now, there are times, maybe not many, but they do crop up when two or more characters speak at the same time. You know they are doing so because the manuscript says something like, "said John and Annie in unison." So there's no hiding it, and it presents potentially a bit of a challenge, especially if you have given the different characters their own unique voice. What do? You could just record one voice as usual, but which of the two characters' voices would you read? The listener will immediately notice that only one of the characters spoke. How come, they might think? And after all, you do want the audiobook to sound authentic, don't you? Now, off the top of my head, I can immediately recall two occasions when two or more characters were speaking at once. One was when a mum and her daughter were making fun of the dad, and at the end of their fun-taking, they both teased him together, at the same time, in unison. Another time was when a group of several children were reciting a prayer at a religious school in front of the nun who was in charge of the class. Now that one was a fun one to do because it involved doing children's voices in a foreign accent, and several of them, but it was worth it for the outcome. To me, the more realistic I could make these scenes sound, the better it would be for the listener, and it might even apply a bit of a wow factor too. Now, don't fret, because whilst it may sound a physical impossibility to speak in two different voices at the same time, with Audacity, the free voice recording and editing program that I use for all of my audiobooks, it is so easy to do. It takes hardly any more time than if you were reading just in the one voice, and the outcome will sound so realistic. So let me show you how it's done. Okay, so I have opened Audacity and I'm going to record a short sentence. We can imagine this is a male character speaking. Now, I'm not recording this in my studio, I'm in my editing space, so the sound quality won't be quite as good as my finished audiobook output, but we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so I just click the record button and off I go. It's very easy to merge two voice tracks together to make it sound as if two people are speaking at the same time. Okay, and I've clicked stop, and I can just delete a little bit of the end there and at the beginning. Okay, so that's the track. Let's just hear that played back to us. It's very easy to merge two voice tracks together to make it sound as if two people are speaking at the same time. Okay, good. And we'll enlarge that a little bit so you can see it a bit better. Right, so what I'm going to do now is open a new track, add new, and it'll be a mono track, of course, because for audiobooks, certainly nearly always we record in mono. Let's extend that one as well. Okay, and what I'm going to do first is just mute the first track, because when I come to record the second track, I don't want this playing at the same time. It's going to be very off-putting, apart from anything else. So I'll just click mute there to mute it so we don't hear it, and put my cursor in the new track, and we'll start recording in the new track, and this time I'll do a voice that sounds a bit more female. So here goes. It's very easy to merge two voice tracks together to make it sound as if two people are speaking at the same time. Okay, so that's that. Let's just play that one back. It's very easy to merge two voice tracks together to make it sound as if two people are speaking at the same time. Okay, that's good. Right. So now what I'm going to do is unmute the first track, and what we'll do is listen to them both playing at the same time. It's very easy to merge two voice tracks together to make it sound as if two people are speaking at the same time. Okay, so there you go. It's as simple as that to actually do the recording. Okay, so you now have what sounds like two people speaking at the same time. And when you export the whole track for editing, Audacity will automatically merge the two tracks together. So when you come to edit and master the whole recording, your use of the usual mastering effects like normalization and limiter will automatically ensure that the whole track, including the double merged bit, meets ACX's submission requirements. It will just ensure that that does, along with the rest of the track that this little bit sits within. So you don't need to do anything special. If you wish, check out my video on meeting ACX's submission requirements for guidance on what effects you need to use at the mastering stage to ensure that you meet those submission requirements. I'll put a link to that video in the notes to this video below. Okay, now earlier I mentioned that there was a scene in one of my audiobooks where lots of children in a school class were reciting a prayer together, and this is a clip from that audiobook, which was Grey Resurrection. It's a military thriller written by the top-selling author Alan McDermott, and it's one of the 7-book Tom Gray series. So here's how that clip turned out. It lifted her heart to see the happy faces of the orphans as they followed her lead, a few of them grappling with the English words, but the majority comfortable with the new language.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Okay, well, there you have it, and I hope you agree that that sounded quite realistic, and it sounded a lot better than if I'd just used one child's voice. And it's worth pointing out as well that for that clip of the children's voices, as far as I remember, I only created about 4 different voices there. It might have been actually 3. I can't remember exactly, but the point I'm making is when you have a big group of people, and there was supposed to be quite a lot of children in this classroom, you don't need to do that many to make it sound as if there are a lot more than the number of voices you actually do. So don't be tempted to do about 10 or 12 voices or something, because it just will not work. Nobody will be able to understand what the hell is going on. 3 or maybe 4 is the maximum number of voices when you're using this multi-voice effect that I've just shown you. That's about the maximum that you should use. 3 or maybe 4 voices, no more than that. So there you have it. Wasn't that so easy? Now, if you don't use Audacity, I would imagine that other voice recording programs will work in a very similar way, allowing you to record more than one track, which will easily merge together when you play them back. So make your audiobook more realistic for your listeners and adopt this simple little trick on those rare occasions when it is appropriate to do so. It will certainly enhance the listening experience for your audience. Now, if you found this video helpful, then please click the like button. And if you decide to use this little recording trick in one of your audiobooks, then let me know in the comments below. I would be interested to hear how you got on. And before you go, how about subscribing to my channel for more tips and tricks for audiobook narrators, new or experienced? It's free, of course, and it always will be. So thank you for watching and see me again soon. Cheerio for now.